Yeah. Today we are going to learn about some Git commands, how to use Git and all. Okay, I'll show you how to use Git and all. Okay. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. If you have any problem do you have any problem? Please let me know. Okay. I think you can hear my voice and also you can see my screen. Okay. Um, First of all, you have to register in a website called Git. In this GitHub, you have to register in this GitHub website. Simply, I have signed in. Actually, I don't know password. That's why I'm not signing out. You will have an option to register in this website. As all of you know how to register in an unknown website, right? In the same way, you have to register in a new in this website as a new user with your email and with whatever the credentials you have. You have to register with those credentials and you have to log in into this website github.com. The first thing you have to do is you have to create a repository. First of all, what is Git? Git is a version control system to track changes in the code. That means a group of employees, a group of developers can work are working for a single project. So they can divide the work and they can do the work in a single place. So here we have a free source called GitHub. So it enables the collaborations and maintains a history of the project changes. So whoever make any changes in the project, it will be noted. It will be stored in a history. Okay, so it is very reliable for the software employees to use GitHub to develop the projects. Okay, now uh, the first thing you have to do is you have to create a repository. You have to select whether it should be public or private. Okay, and here you will have an option called create repository. These are all my old repositories which I have in my GitHub. You can also see your repositories here also. Okay, these are your repositories. Okay, if you want to create new, here you can select the new one, or else you can also use before you have seen the option right there. Also you can create a repository. Okay, this is my username. Okay, this is my username. There is no need to change this name. This will come from backend, and here you have to give a new repository name. Okay, I am giving a repository name as some demo task. Here this description is optional, whether if you want to give anything you can give here, or else you can leave it. Okay, you have to select this public or private. Public means already you have here. Okay, anyone on the internet can see this repository. You can you choose who can commit. That means anyone can see your repository, and anyone can commit it, but you have to give only some simple permissions. But here no, you have to choose that who can see your repository here. Okay, you have to add a readme file here to uh, uh, post any changes in your project. You can use a readme file here. Okay, uh, there is no mandatory to add readme file, but you have to add it. Okay, and directly you can by clicking on this create repository button, a repository will get created. Okay, yeah, here is my repository. Okay, this is the main repository. There is no showing one branch that is the main branch. Okay, this is the overview of my repository. Okay, now you have to create a file in this repository. Simply you have to click on this add file and you have to select on create file. Now here add some content here. Sample file and save it. You have to give some name to your file. Okay, and you have to commit the changes. Commit is nothing but saving. Okay, you have to save this file. You have to give message for sure. Okay, don't skip this message. If you don't give that message, it will not get committed. Okay, and this is extended description is optional. Okay, but message is important. Yeah, in this I have created an edge file. In that edge file I had some content called, this is the sample file. Okay, now how to get you will find for example, if you search in Google, you will find a number of Git projects and all. Whatever the content you search for, you will find somewhere in your Google. So you want to take that code into your tool, whatever the tool you are using, like PyCharm, Eclipse, like that. Whatever the tool you want, uh, you want to get that code into your tool. How to get that? I'll show you. Open the tool which you are using. Open this ideally. This process is same for Java and Python also. Okay. Here you have an option called get from VCS. Okay. VCS is nothing but version control system. Okay. VCS means version control system. Here you have to this is your GitHub. Okay, you have to integrate your GitHub into your PyCharm. Okay, now you have to pass some. Here it is asking to pass some URL of that project. If you search in Google, you will find some GitHub projects, right? Simply go when you open that link, you will find a button like this, code. When you click on this, you will have three options. Okay, SSH, GitHub CLI, and also HTTPS. You have to copy this link. Okay, most of the time it is very easy to copy this code, and we can clone the project very easily. So that's why I'm using this method. Okay, you have to copy this HTTPS link and you have to paste it in here. Okay, simply click on clone. Yeah, trust the project. Just wait a minute. All the project will get loaded. If you don't have any interpreter, you have to interpreter the Python in your tool. Okay, the same in your Java also. Okay, here just by clicking that clone, you got your files here. If you observe, the same file have been added into your PyCharm also. Okay, here you can create branches. You can do projects here. Okay, I'll show you how to create branches and all. Wait for a minute. It is indexing. Now, after cloning, I got my files here. Here also all the. Now I am going to create a new file into the main file. Okay, actually, we should not create the files in the main file. You have to create your own branch. But as this is the starting stage of your Git classes, so just I am giving a brief idea about this Git. Okay. Now I'm going to create a new file, or whatever the format you want, you can take here. I'm taking some Python file, some high. Yeah, this is the file I got here. Here immediately after creating, as this is as we are using in PyCharm, we are getting all the commands as inbuilt. Okay, but before these tools and all, you have to give all the commands manually in command prompt. Okay, but nowadays in companies also they are using this format only because it is very easy to use and it is very familiar for developers, engineers also. Okay, that's why they are using these methods. Okay, simply by just by creating this, I am getting some ad like this pop up here. Before it is in red color. Let's see what will happen after clicking this ad here. Yeah, it has changed to green color. Okay, now I will write some program here. Print F5. I have added some file here. Okay. Now you have to commit. Now you have to commit the changes, whatever the after adding file. I have written some code in my file. Now the next thing you have to do is you have to commit this lines. Okay. To commit, you can commit directly here, or else you will have an option here. You can have bit here. Here also you can commit. Okay. Before committing, I have said you have to give some message in here. Okay, you will not get any some cursor like that. Simply you have to type the message. These changes this five. Okay, you have to give a commit message here. Okay, commit. Same in real time also. If you someone done any work, they have to mention their work here, and they have some in the message format, and they can commit. You have to click on commit. If you observe here, you will get a message: one file committed, changes made by fit. Okay, these are message displayed. What are the message we have given that will be displayed here? Okay, if you observe, my green color changed into white color. Okay, after committing. Now you have to push the code, but before pushing the code you have to pull the code. Okay, pulling and pushing is very important. Okay, by practicing, keep on practicing, you can able to get clarity on this pull and pushing. Okay, now here. First of all, before pushing, you have to pull for sure. Even we know no one had made any changes in our project, but you have to pull the code. Okay, you should make it as a habit. Okay, you have to pull the code from the main, and all files are updated. You should get this message. Now you have to push the code. Okay, here click on push. Pulling and pushing is here git pushed one commit to origin or main. Origin or main means whatever the file we have created in the web, that is called main file. In that main file only we have created another file from our local machine, and we are pushing it to the main file. Okay, you observe here. If you observe here, you got some file here. Main whatever the file you have created, that has come into this website. Like this, anyone can do this. Okay, multiple people working on a single if multiple people working on a single project, they can use GitHub like this. Okay, here the changes have been done, but coming to pulling and pushing, if someone made some changes in your project, okay, you are also doing some changes in that project, but every person will have some individual works, right? If you do pushing without pulling, then whatever the work done by the previous one will get replaced by your work. Okay, so that is very important for pulling before pushing. Okay, now so I have said that you should not do changes in the main branch directly. So you have to create your own branch. Okay, you have to create your own branch, and you have to work on your branch. Okay, here you will sorry, I'll show you once. Here in main, you have an option called new branch, or else let's see. Uh, Here also you will have an option called new branch. You have to create a new branch here. Okay, I'll take my branch name as FIT, and now if you don't click it on, if you click this checkbox, then you can work directly with your branch, or else you have to the branch will get created, but you can't work with your branch. You have to again you have to select your branch, and you have to there you will get an option called checkout, then you can work on your branch. Okay, simply I'm clicking checkout here itself, and now I have created a branch called FIT. If you observe here, I have created a branch called FIT. Let's go and check there whether my branch got created or not. Now, this is my branch, right? Now I will create a file in my branch. My main branch. Okay. Okay. If you want to change the branches, before I've said that if you don't select your the checkbox over there, then you will have an option like checkout like this. Okay. Here it was changed. Okay. Now I'll create a file. Git branch. I'm adding this file. The same thing, whatever you have done, in your main branch. The same thing you have to do here. And this is my new branch. Yeah. Now I said that you have to. Okay, we have added our file before it came in red color. Now I have added this file. That's why I got in green color. But after that, you have to commit this with a message. Okay. Should not select commit and push. Okay. Okay. Some whatever the message you want, you can give here. Yeah. Now I'm committing this. Yeah, one file committed. I have created new branch. Okay. Now you have to push this code. First of all you have to pull the code, and afterwards you have to push it. I've said that before. Now I'm pulling. You have to pull from the main branch. Okay. To avoid any conflicts, you have to pull the files first, and afterwards you have to push it. Okay. You can see all files are up to date here. Now I'm pushing this. Okay. Let's see here. If you observe here, now I have created a file in my local branch, but it is not there in my, it is not there here. It is not there in the main branch, if you observe. But when you go to your local branch fit, you will have here file, okay? Because you have pulled all the files, that's why you got the files where there is in our main branch also. Now, here, now here you got an option called compare and pull request. You have to click on this, and you have to accept their pull request. Wait a minute. Yeah, you'll get some merge pull request. Click on this, and you have to confirm the merge. Okay, the branch has been added into your main code. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this fit branch also added into your main code. Okay, these your branch. Okay. Now this is about how to create branches, and how to create push and pull operations in your project. This is nothing but just to have an idea. We are explaining you this. Okay, that is about how to use Git and all. Actually, you have to do it practice daily so that you can able to understand it. You can do the same thing in your command prompt. Okay, uh, uh, we'll try to share some documents about Git in our group. Okay, so that you can do that. But in most of the companies, they are not using this manual process because it takes lots of time. And here in tools, it is showing one by one by itself. Okay, but you have to remember all the commands in while doing the manual operations. Okay, so most of the companies, mostly almost 100%, most 100% companies are using the same process. Okay, no one are using the manual process to using the Git. Okay, you can create number of branches. Uh, okay, that's all about today's class. Okay, this is a basic knowledge of Git. Okay. Okay. The main commands to do is I will just I'll show you here. Edge file I will show you. Okay. Uh, the first thing you have to do is you have to uh, register in a GitHub. Register, register in GitHub. You have to create repository. After that, create files in that repository. Clone the HTTPS URL. Copy the URL. Copy the HTTP URL in Git. Open tool IDE. Uh, paste the link and clone. Create files in the create files that folder. Add file. Add, commit, pull, and push. Okay, this is the format you have to do here. Okay, after committing, you have to give some commit message also. Okay, this is a basic process you have to do. After doing this, you will have multiple commands or multiple options to uh, create the multiple options. If you observe here you can see these files are in different color and this file is in different color because here this is the local file which is created by my local branch, and this is the files which are created by the main branch. Okay, uh, let's go to the main branch. If you want to change the branches, you have to do checkout. Okay, wait a minute. I have some. Okay, I have not committed this. I have written something here, but I have not committed anything. That's why it is not changed in the branch. Okay. Uh, okay, that's all about today's class. Uh, I think our classes have come to an end. I mean, this is the last class for both Python and Java. Uh, okay. Uh, if you have any doubts, you can come to office. we can meet here and we can resolve the issues, and if we can clear the doubts, whatever the doubts you have, you come to the office and do practice the classes, whatever the classes we have done up to now. Practice all the sessions. Okay, all the best. Okay, you may leave the class.